Freewave FM 77.7 with James this morning on this wonderful Thursday. I'm here with William. How you doing?
All right, just listening to the music.
That's good. Yeah, that's Boom Crash Opera, a band from New Zealand, very dated band. They were around. They were big in the 80s. That song is called Dancing in the Storm. And speaking of storms, do you have any predictions of typhoons coming around this way soon?
No, I don't actually see typhoons.
No, okay.
I do have a friend who can tell, pray typhoons away. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but
okay.
A fellow friend and
sort of a reverse rain dancer.
Exactly. I mean, he said it. I haven't seen it, but he said it, and I tend to believe it.
Okay.
Since I have my own experience here.
Okay, so for people who just tuned in, William here says you can see the future and visions that come soon. Is this a service you provide for your students as well as teaching them English? Do they, for an extra fee, can they have their future read?
Well, let's say this, is that I didn't really believe, I didn't want to say, I believed it, but I didn't want to really have people think I'm crazy.
Yeah, I understand.
I kept it
very easy to do, yeah.
Until about 2 years ago.
Okay.
From the age of 9 until, I'm 34 now, so until about the age of 31, 32, I didn't really advertise.
Kept it to yourself, yeah?
25 years.
Okay.
But recently people...
You seem pretty open about it now, though.
Yeah, I mean, basically, why should I keep something like this kind of gift secret when I can help people? And that's where I've actually gone out of my way to say...
Have you helped anyone with this gift?
Well, let me just say this. I have people who are really depressed and like I have no hope in life, and I say, hey, things will look up in the future. How do you know? I can see it. I go out of my way to tell them what I see, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes of my time.
Yeah.
They're satisfied, even if they believe it or not. There are a lot of skeptics out there.
Yeah. I have to admit, I'm a little bit skeptical, but I'm willing to keep an open mind about this.
Thanks a lot.
I see you got lots of proof of... You got paperwork here. What's this in out of here?
Okay, well, let me go back to one story real quick. Yes. About this particular student of mine. I think her name is Fumie or something like that, but she was saying, can you tell me my future? I said, hey, you'll marry this guy who's about 7 years older, and he drives this black Mercedes, and he has this kind of occupation, and he basically... Well, I told her everything I saw, and then about 2.5 months later, in the time frame that I expected it to happen, she called me through her friend and said that everything happened just as it happened, and she got married, etc. I mean, it proved that what I see actually happens, and that's my only proof in the near term. That way. But other things that I've had were like out-of-body experiences.
Out-of-body experiences, okay.
I mean, this is something to go off on the deep end if you want to put it that way. But this happened 5 times in my life.
Okay.
The first time being when I was 21. I went to the Persian Gulf in the First Gulf War. I saw 2 helicopters collide and saw those people die right in front of my eyes.
Okay, so when you say you went to the Persian Gulf, you didn't physically go there,
but I was
part of you...
in my sleep when I was in the university dormitory.
Okay.
And then the proof of it was... on the radio. I turned on the radio right after I woke up from this vision per se, and they said 21 people had died, and the 2 helicopters in Chinooks, I believe, had collided in midair. And I remember.
And you saw that before it happened.
I saw their faces before as they collided, and how the face of shock and as it disintegrated, and it just scared me to death. Woke up and I turned on the radio, and it just had it. They just said it just happened.
Okay.
But other than that, I've been.
Where else have you been? Where have you traveled?
If you really want to know, I've been inside my mom's body. I mean, it sounds strange, but my mom had cancer in 9 places. And before she went to the doctors to find out exactly how serious of her situation, she had cancer in her hip in 9 locations. And I went swimming through her blood cells. I mean, I saw her heart and liver. I saw parts of her body while I was still. And then I don't know if you can believe it or not, but you can actually I cured it in such a way, but I believe in miracles and prayed over it, but she went to the hospital. So you believe
that you went in there, inside your mother's body, somehow shrunk yourself in and played around with her cells and...
I did that. I was actually there doing surgical repair, like that was discovery.
You've never been to medical school?
No. And I have no idea how I did or what I did, to be honest.
How do you know you didn't take out some good cells by mistake?
Better find out. I better give her a call now. Can you hold on a second? No, really. I mean, the next day she went to the hospital and there was no cancer at all in her body. I mean, in the 9 places that... I mean, we say it's miraculous as a Christian, I would say, but seeing what I did the night before and knowing that she had 9 places of cancer.
Wow.
It being gone. I mean, you could say coincidence, you could say miracle or what, but I know what happened.
Either way, it's an amazing story.
Yeah, I mean, you can say it's a story, but I know I was there.
Wow.
But
All right, we're just going to break into another song, but give you a bit of time to predict our futures if you can. Mine and Taco's over there
all right,
doing the song if you can.
you're losing your hair. I'm joking
I
around.
could have told you that. This is the Hollies with a song called The Air That I Breathe on West East Freeway FM.